This is California.
Hey, this is my state.
We're California farmers. I'm a California farmer.
I am a California farmer.
And if there's one thing we know, it's food. I grow it.
And I cook it.
I take it from the farm to the city.
We would not do well in Hollywood, would we?
Love what you eat.
Know what you love. This
is California country.
So how familiar does this sound to you? You're at work, you're hungry, you're tired, and eating healthy is really the last thing on your mind? Well, what if you could get a virtual farmer's market delivered to your desk every day? With the lure of junk food right at our fingertips, the thought of healthy desk eating may sound impossible, right? Well, not if you're Bay Area entrepreneur Chris Middlestad. During the dot-com era of the 1990s, Chris saw firsthand just how unhealthy workplace dining had become and decided change was in order, and it was time to put fruit to work.
We asked people what they wanted to see most, and they said, gosh, if we could eat something healthy so we could avoid this junk food, that would make our lives a lot better. So my friend and I thought, well, why not deliver just something simple as fresh fruit and see how that works. Part of what we want to do is find unique varieties of fruit as much as we can. So every season that we go into, we're looking for different kinds of fruit that we can put in the box. A lot of times the small growers are the ones that we find are really growing the unique produce that's out there, and the really interesting pieces of fruit as well. So we'll work with Tori Olson up in Gabriel Farms up in Sebastopol during the fall. He grows these wonderful Asian apple pears that are difficult to find in terms of variety and quality from anybody else.
And then most people, or a lot of people, think Asian pears are related to apples in some way or another, and they're all in the same class. They're all in the palm fruit class, but they're not a cross between an apple and a pear, which is what a lot of people thought.
Produce partners with the FruitGuys for more than 4 years now, Tori Olson of Gabriel Farms in Sebastopol has become a favorite not only of the company that he does business with, but the guys behind the FruitGuys as well.
Well, and it's nice too because they try and work with their customers, the people that get the FruitGuys box. They always write a little bit about what we do and try and encourage them. You know, they did the videos and the stuff like that on their website to try and get people to see, like, oh, well, that actually is a real person growing my fruit. You know, just in how we're kind of organic farmers and we're trying to do, you know, like we're trying to be a family farm, like live on the farm, have our piece of property and steward the land. The FruitGuys kind of came at their business from a similar mindset in that they came from, you know, like the corporate lifestyle, the cubicle thing, you know, and just recognizing how, like, that can be a really toxic atmosphere, and what can we do to help those folks?
Studies show that more than 70% of us eat at our desks several times a week, and not so healthy food either, which is where Chris and his staff of fruit fanatics come in. Companies sign up for the service where a box full of a variety of farm fresh fruit is at your doorstep, or in this case, at your desk every week. From Fortune 500 companies to small family-run businesses, all are jumping on the bandwagon of bringing healthy brain food to the workplace.
A lot of the things they quote are that it reduces absenteeism, people seem more energetic and more productive, that there's the culture of candy and sort of that 2 o'clock sugar crash just kind of goes away. And those things, they seem small, but they can actually have a really big impact on the way a workforce is performing or behaving.
To get his grassroots business up and going, Chris goes to every measure, even dressing up like a banana on the streets of San Francisco, all to be taken seriously.
We'd like your banana day, sir. Free banana from the FruitGuys? Sure. We deliver fruit to offices, keep employees healthy at work. Free Free banana from the Fruit Guys. Deliver fruit to offices.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, grab a banana if you like. Free banana day? Hey.
Hi.
Steve, how are you?
Great. It's good to see you.
Good to see you again, man. Thanks.
Come on back.
All right. So yeah, we've got Concord pears featured in the box this week, and we did a little newsletter on it. Talks a little bit about the history of the Concord pear. It's actually a really unique pear because it's able to be eaten firm. You don't have to actually wait completely until it gets completely soft. It's not an astringent pear when it's firm. Right. So it's a great tasting pear. We thought you'd really enjoy it. So
thank you. I can't wait.
Yeah.
People love it. Well, we at one time used to get some not as healthy stuff in here, you know, donuts and things like that. And ever since we started getting the fruit, I think people have really enjoyed it a lot more.
This is a Satsuma mandarin, and these come from a guy that we work with down in Porterville, California. So, and a great way to eat it, if you want to try, you actually pop your thumb right in the middle of it. It's a little zipper skin, peels right off. It's super easy and delicious and tasty. So enjoy.
Thank you.
All right, man. Take care.
I'm from the Midwest, and so we have a lot of the traditional fruits and vegetables out there. A couple weeks ago, they started putting persimmons in our box, and so it was great. So I thought, oh, here's a new fruit to try, and so I did, and I loved it. And so it's been neat to kind of then spread the word around the office, and everyone will try something new or something different, and it's been a lot of fun.
The stewardship program is much bigger than Tori's farm. It's all part of Chris's main goal, which is to be a conduit and a link between local farmers and local communities.
Understanding where food comes from and how it intersects with their lives is important nowadays as life gets more complicated. And I think that as we get farther away from the way we produce our food and you know, people actually kind of have a reverse reaction to that, and they want to actually then get closer to it and learn more about it.
It's a much deeper relationship, even just at that level.
In fact, the partnership has gone beyond just money and cents, and now the Fruit Guys are as much a part of the farming families as the fruit they grow. As part of their new farm stewardship program, the Fruit Guys recently planted trees at Tori's farm and donated bees to him as well.
They bought us beehives so we could have our own bees here on the property, and we didn't have to rely on the bee person who would just take them and bring them and then leave, and you never were sure when the bees were going to be here.
You know, we might put pieces of fruit in there that are going to cost more than the grocery store, but we know that that's going to the farmer that is benefiting directly from that purchase.